That man brought a Tupperware container. I like it. I want to know more about him. He stands out from all these other bozos with their hot dogs.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back. We're doing a mukbang.
Woohoo!
Yeah, this is lunchtime for us. What is it for you guys? Go and get yourself something to eat.
Yep. Let us know what you're having in the comments below. You know the drill.
We are about to have some pasta.
Feasting.
I don't know why I said pasta like it's pasta.
We've got whole grain penne. And what's the sauce?
The sauce is, we've got lentils, mushrooms, onion, some carrot in a tomato puree, lots of herbs and spices. It smells delicious.
Sending you guys some.
It's really yummy.
You're going to hit it with some nooch, aren't you?
Yes, I am, or we are.
I'm not sure. I'm going to try mine first. I reckon there's plenty of flavour happening in sauce.
I know, but it's still yummy. So we've got some nutritional yeast. If you want to help, get off the cheese, dairy cheese, you can try some of this. I mean, there is other vegan cheese that you can use, but nutritional yeast is what we like to use.
Not that we need help getting off the dairy cheese.
No, exactly. That sounded really funny. Yeah, this is a nice flavour. Now the wind is blowing that. Oh,
I knew it was going to happen.
Wow, I'm going to try and block it.
Yeah, it's windy here today.
Well, here's the thing, guys. We've got the window open and the door open. See, my hair's blowing everywhere. It looks like I've got a fan on. It's not, but it's actually quite cool. So we almost had to wear a long sleeve top.
Yeah, we can't close the window because then it changes the lighting, doesn't it?
Yeah,
so
it's too dark.
I almost donned a t-shirt.
Whoa.
Hang on a second, Thailand. I didn't sign up for this. No, but I'm like, nah, we're going to get warm as we eat, and then we're going to
talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want some or not?
No, I'm okay for the moment.
Right.
Thank you. I may.
Okay. Taste test time.
All right, let's do it. Oh yeah.
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
Well, now maybe I didn't need nooch. Bugger.
Yeah. It's going to enhance it, I guess. And it doesn't need it. Oh, it's great.
Oh, that's yummy.
That is yum.
We did have spaghetti in the cupboard, and I love having spaghetti. I think that's my favourite type of pasta.
Oh, this is good.
But we chose to use penne instead because it's much easier, cleaner, and less messy splashing drama when you're recording yourself eating spaghetti and trying to talk at the same time.
Oh.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Oh, it's real good.
Now, yeah, we do. We have a recipe video for this sauce actually on the channel.
Yeah.
I will link it in I'll link it in the description box below this video. And you know what, lentils are great, like they give you that meaty texture.
Yeah.
And also with the mushrooms. So this is just like a great, bolognese replacement sauce.
Yeah. The video might be using quinoa, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Is it with quinoa? But it's the same.
It's the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
You're just replicating the texture of bolognese sauce, aren't you? So yeah, lentils, quinoa, mushrooms. Do you guys use anything other than those three to replicate the bolognese texture? I think, you could probably use TVP.
Yeah.
Is that called
Yep.
textured vegetable protein or something like that?
I think so, yeah.
A derivative of soy. That one's not as healthy, obviously, as whole plant foods like lentils, quinoa, or mushrooms, but it can be a really good substitute.
Yeah. Nice, huh?
Oh yeah.
So we already said let us know what you're eating, did we?
We did.
Because we like hearing what you eat.
Yeah. The peanut butter?
Oh yeah, so guys, you guys are hilarious. Our last mukbang video had us in stitches as we were reading your comments. You guys thought we were funny. We thought your comments were funny.
Yeah.
We were just reading them laughing all morning the next day. It was cracked us up. What was that called? Ants on a log?
Yeah, ants on a log. So that's, what is it? Peanut butter, celery. No, you got a celery stick. Put peanut butter in the groove. Good one. And then raisins on top of the peanut butter. And ants on a log in Canada and possibly even the States. I'm not sure.
I think we do have that in Australia too, though. Do we call it ants on a log?
I don't think so. I think that was
Canadian specific. Yeah. So all the comments about peanut butter were hysterical.
Yeah.
And we wanted to show you guys we're totally hooked on the stuff. Done.
730 grams in 23 days between two people. Some people were saying...
This was a good effort for us, right?
Yeah.
Some people were saying, oh, I can do that by myself in 23 days. We're like, whoa.
Yeah. In fact, I think they said maybe even 2 weeks or something like that.
Anyway, we finished it a few days ago. I'm like, oh, keep it for the next mukbang because I want to show everybody.
Yeah. It's a really good one, actually. It's just peanuts and a little bit of salt. It's 99% peanuts and 1% salt. No oil added, no sugar added, nothing else. Peanuts and a little bit of salt. Really good.
There you go. I feel like it's show and
just
tell.
a local one. So yeah, there's no brand or anything like that.
I feel like it's show and tell.
Oh no.
Today I have a peanut butter jar. Yay! All right, enough of that.
Enough of that.
So thank you for making us laugh. Glad you're entertained with these videos.
Yes. So on to today's video. We're doing a response to a video that was sent to us very recently.
Yeah.
It's on a channel called Tech Insider that has almost 1 million subscribers, so reaching a lot of people.
Yeah.
And they're sort of like a sort of BuzzFeedy kind of channel where they're pumping out multiple videos a day.
Several videos and just lots and lots of content. So recently they made a video saying, or called,
I went on Beyonce's 22-day diet and I lost 15 pounds.
All right, so let's take a watch and respond.
3 weeks into this thing, 15 pounds gone.
Okay, so it is a plant-based diet that he's doing, and just from that very opening, obviously he's only doing it as a diet. The thing is with weight loss,
You can lose weight on any diet.
you can.
The question is it sustainable long term?
You know, what did he say? How much did he say? 15 pounds in 3 weeks. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a plant-based diet. Again, as you said, you can do it on any diet.
Calorie restriction does wonderful things.
Or terrible things, actually.
Yeah. Sorry.
So I tried this vegan diet challenge out, the 22-day revolution. It was an all vegan, all plant-based diet, kind of made famous by Beyonce. She wrote the foreword to the book and had actually went on it herself after her first child. So I figured, if it's gonna work for her, it's gotta do something for me.
That's cute. I think this is great when celebrities, help promote a vegan diet in any way that they can. So that's really good because he might not have tried it.
Exactly.
And may not have made this video,
That's right.
which may not, reach other people. So
and good on him for trying it also because it's vegan or plant-based, and some people might shy away from it, like, no, I couldn't go without animal products. I'm not even going to try it. So hey, good on him for trying it.
Exactly.
But as a meat eater, just moving away from everything that I was used to, I thought it was going to be daunting.
Yeah, that's fair enough. So first thing, as we've said in, I think almost every video that we've made on our entire channel.
You're going to say education?
Did you check on the lentil? Yes, education is key. So when you don't know why you're doing something aside from I want to lose weight, it makes it so much harder to change your diet because food is everything, isn't it? It's something you do every single day, several times a day. As the quote goes. You ready? It's your cue. It's harder to...
Oh yeah,
Slow
something
today.
like, I know, sorry. It's easier to change a man's religion than it is to get him to change his diet.
Yeah.
I think it's Margaret Mead,
Is that her?
words to that effect.
We'll put up the quote now.
Point is, people are attached to food big time, more so than religion.
Yes, so that's why the education about where your food is coming from, who you're eating, what the impact is, not just on your health and your weight, but on the environment, on the animals, on other people. When you have all of that information, so much less daunting.
Yes.
If you're just given a book and say, here, follow this diet, I'd be daunted too. So I don't blame him. That's a difficult thing to just switch like that because he's a diet book.
Yes, and he doesn't necessarily, or anyone doesn't necessarily have to follow a vegan diet book like this one, for example.
No.
I mean, to make it as least daunting as possible, our best piece of advice is to just make the vegan versions of the foods that you currently enjoy eating.
Yeah.
And then really you don't have to do much thinking. You're just going to the supermarket, buying the vegan alternatives for the meat, dairy and egg products that you currently buy, and then going home and making exactly the same things. It can be that simple, can't it?
It can be.
Let me tell you, that first week was rough. I wanted the food that I was used to eating.
Exactly what you just said. So continue to make the food that you're used to eating in the vegan version. That is the easiest way to transition.
Yeah.
Right?
I was cranky. I actually felt tired on a couple days, and really I just wasn't into it.
Okay, so the tired and cranky, is most likely, and we say this because we've had a lot of experience with people, not eating enough calories. Calories equal energy, and if you're feeling sort of tired and cranky, it's likely that's because you're not getting enough energy from your food, so you're not eating enough.
Exactly.
Go on, please.
Hence, he lost so much weight in such a short period of time. You know, so.
But it's not sustainable.
It's not
to do
sustainable.
It that way,
he got the results short term, but how's he feeling? You know.
Yeah. And again, when he says I wasn't really into it, yeah, if you're not eating enough and you're not getting enough energy from your food, you're not going to feel into it. But also that's where the education would come in as well.
Yeah, exactly.
It took me an hour and 10 minutes to get my lunch together last night.
To be fair, he's probably using a lot of ingredients that he's not familiar with.
That's true.
And that can take some time getting used to. Another good reason to perhaps just keep making the same dishes that you currently eat, but just with the vegan alternatives instead.
Yeah. And the other thing, to be fair, it does take preparation sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, because this is just one of the things, like, let's face it, we're still living in a non-vegan world. So it's not like you can just walk down the street and go into any establishment really quickly and easily, the way you can with a non-vegan diet, and get whatever you want. It's not the reality yet, but it's getting there. It's getting there.
And having said that, this dish, for example, didn't take us any more preparation time. We simply used lentils and quinoa, lentils and mushrooms instead of bolognese and minced meat.
Yes.
So the preparation time for this particular dish was the same.
Yeah. Exactly. But sometimes you may have to take a little bit more preparation time just so you've got your food that you're taking with you, and that's just the reality of it. But it's going to be healthier for you as well. So it's like you're investing that time into your health.
Yes.
So am I selling it or what?
Oh yeah. I bought it.
It is this weird lentil quinoa thing that I keep having to take a couple bites of and then chug some water because it's just mealy and kind of nasty.
Yeah, I feel him. And what it could be, most likely, is it doesn't sound like he's too experienced in the kitchen, certainly not with these particular ingredients like lentils and quinoa. And they can take some getting used to how to prepare them properly, can't they? So, you know, was he cooking lentils from dry? If so, best soaked overnight, then rinsed thoroughly, then cooked long enough. Also, yeah.
Was the quinoa, did it have enough water? Did it have too much water? Was it soggy? You know, but this is the thing.
And you learn that as you go along, so, because...
Yeah, this is at the beginning of it's week one. But I was going to say, like, you can have non-vegan meals that taste like that as well.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
like
true.
Maybe he's just a not so great cook.
Possibly, yeah.
You know, it could be anything or just a bad recipe. But you can have bad recipes and whatever that contain animal products too. So, yeah.
I don't like steak that much, and I miss steak right now.
Okay.
This is a really good indication that he's not eating enough calories, because when we don't eat enough, the body, or the brain and the body, send us towards calorically dense foods.
Yep.
And one of them is meat, right? So it's saying, get that fat in.
It's quite high in fat.
Yeah.
And, 1 gram of fat has 9 calories versus a gram of carbohydrates or protein, which have only 4 calories. So it's sending us to calorie-dense foods like meat.
I'll give you a great example. Many years ago, we were vegan. And we went vegan for ethics, so we've always had the full education about why we're doing this. And we were doing a very long fast. It was a nightmare of a time. We were starving ourselves basically.
Trying to heal Candida, which the fast didn't do, but we do have a video on how I did that. We'll link that in the description below.
Basically, eating what we've been showing that we eat for
a low-fat,
many
high
years.
Carbohydrate, predominantly whole foods-based diet, vegan. Oil-free. Anyway, watch the video.
The point is, during that fast, it was the only time in my vegan life, which is over 6 years, that I craved chicken. Walking down the street and they were grilling chicken on the side of the road, and my God, I wanted this chicken so bad. I was so hungry.
Because at this point you hadn't eaten for like 7 days.
Yeah.
Right?
And
like nothing.
And I wanted the meat so much. I was so hungry. So if you're going to starve yourself, then those cravings for meat, and other animal products are going to come in because, as you said, they're high in fat, and that's what the body wants. It wants calories.
It wants to ensure its survival. It's a survival mechanism built in to ensure the survival of our species.
So I'm not surprised to hear that he wants steak, even if he doesn't usually eat it.
So, and I was thinking, like, this is where meat-based substitutes would be really handy.
Yes.
Because a lot of them are made from soy, and soy is higher in fat and protein than all other legumes. So it would be, I guess it's more satiating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But guess what? If you want some results, 3 weeks into this thing, 15 pounds gone.
Again, can be done on any diet, particularly if it's a calorically restrictive diet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that he's saying, you can lose weight on a plant-based diet. That's awesome, but restricting your calories is not the way to do it.
No.
Take a look at the before and after. Not bad, right?
Yeah, again, good results, but can you
Is it
sustain it?
sustainable?
And,
But hold on a sec. At times, I found myself starving.
Did we
Shouldn't
say
happen.
it? Did we call it? Well, actually,
Yeah.
we've watched it before, but...
Yeah. Now we're never starving, We might get hungry
It's
if
normal
there's
to
a
be
long
hungry.
time,
Yeah.
between meals, but we make sure that we eat sufficient portions at each meal so that we're never
Fine.
plain,
We make sure we eat sufficient portions.
so that we're never starving.
Yeah. And so the fact, he's just told you right here.
Yeah.
I was starving. That's how I lost the weight. And you can starve on any diet.
There was one meal that was only a cucumber, a zucchini, a carrot, and some tahini.
There you go, right there. So we got let's call it 90, 50, that's 140, plus another 50 is 190, plus another 30 is 220. 220 calories, that's not a meal, that's a snack.
That's a garnish.
Yeah.
Cucumber and carrots and zucchini is a garnish.
Yeah, let's say...
That's not...
Yeah. Let's just use 2,000 calories as a standard diet, calorie amount for an adult to maintain adequate health, according to the World Health Organization on the back of, packets of food, the nutrition label. Okay,
It's always
2,000.
based on 2,000 calories.
Yeah, so let's say you were eating 3 square meals for argument's sake. A lot of people do, we do, but some people eat differently. Each meal would be a roughly 670 calories. This is 220. That's a third of the size of a standard, 3 meals a day thing if you're eating 2,000 calories.
He's
a big guy as well, so maybe he needs more than 2,000 calories.
Of course he does. That's why he's saying I'm starving. I'm thinking of steak. Oh, but I've lost weight.
Yeah.
No, you can't be eating that for a meal.
No.
And yeah, I cheated.
Of course he did, because
Not his fault.
it's not his fault. He cheated because, again, he's hungry and he didn't have the education to think, oh, okay, hold on, this is the wrong thing to do for the animals, for the environment, etc.
Yeah.
So how about I reassess how much I'm eating and make some different choices?
Yeah, it reminds me of Dr. John McDougall's newsletter article that he wrote that we've used before in a previous video. He talks about you must satisfy your hunger drive. Okay, and we'll link that down below because it's
an excellently
excellently written article.
Yeah. Basically, you can't outrun the hunger. Is that right?
Yeah. There's long term. It's impossible to stave off that hunger drive.
You're going to cheat. You're going to binge. It's going to catch up with you.
Yeah.
It might not be today or tomorrow. It might not be until next week or next month. But eventually, it's going to happen.
Pay your debt. Give me those calories. Ensure my survival.
That first week, I had a slice of pizza, a slice of meatball. It was good.
Calorie dense foods.
But just have the vegan pizza. This is the thing. Have the vegan meatballs. We got a great recipe for vegan meatballs. Here's a plug. Join our website, thatvegancouple.com.
And you get it for free.
There you go.
As well as other things.
That's right. We suck at that. Just join, subscribe. I think I've got a lentil on my lip. Do I?
No.
I feel like it. I feel like it's stuck to my lipstick. The point is, guys, if you feel like you're trying to eat a really healthy vegan diet, which is excellent, but you get these cravings, reassess how many calories, but also then just go, no problem. I'm just going to have the vegan pizza. I'm going to have vegan meatballs. I'm going to have the vegan version of the things that I want. No one gets hurt. Literally.
But I wanted to complete this thing, not just for work, but for myself. So I got back on the wagon and went for it.
Look at his face.
I know. It doesn't look enthused with that green smoothie, does
No,
it?
and this is the thing. Like,
You're not a fan, are you?
I hate green smoothies. I'm not drinking green smoothies. I used to drink green smoothies. You know what? But we used to put coconut oil in them.
Oh, God.
I know, it was so bad. That was
Oh,
really
we
high
had no
fat.
idea about
No
nutrition.
idea. And
Years ago.
I was chugging this thing down, like, oh, this is so good for me. And I couldn't keep it in anymore. And then one day, I remember I just went, and I vomited the most horrific green. The whole green smoothie came out of me. It was gross.
Sorry if you're eating.
We're eating, but
Yeah. Hopefully you're not sensitive like that.
it was revolting. And ever since then, like, just looking at that green smoothie, it gives me the chills. You know when something's made you throw up, you never ever feel the same way about it again. So the look on his face is how I felt before I was about to throw up.
I need more sauce. Pause.
Let me just finish this. Hold on.
Okay.
So what I was saying was, you have to enjoy your food. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be a task.
No.
It shouldn't be like,
No. Should be a joy.
gulping down this disgusting thing that you don't enjoy, because you're never going to stick to it.
No.
Willpower and motivation, all that stuff goes out the window. Every morning, if you're going to have this green thing that you hate how it tastes,
Yeah.
have some oatmeal
Yeah.
with bananas and cinnamon and walnuts and peanut butter.
Woohoo! Trust us, guys, it's a great breakfast.
We
Did you
have-
mention fruit?
And
yeah, you
fruit,
said bananas, didn't you?
you know, things that you're going to enjoy. Okay, sauce time.
Okay.
You're free.
All right.
You're
Back
back?
with more sauce.
You sound very official. Back with more. We could do an opera. Let's do it just for some entertainment. I'm back with more sauce.
More sauce. Sorry. So sorry.
What do the neighbours
She
think
put
of
me
us?
up to it.
But that could have been. We could have gone on a little bit more.
No.
Come
no.
on.
No.
Would you like some nutritional yeast?
No, I would not. I would like to eat now. Sorry.
Oh, good.
And let me tell you, the second week, things started getting better. I felt like I had a lot of energy.
That's good. And I
Right.
think that is important to acknowledge that it's going to get easier the longer you do something, you know, feel more comfortable. It's going for greens,
Yeah.
nice.
Maybe he was eating more calories in the second week.
Maybe.
I was, feeling good about myself.
Now I really like
I
this.
love this.
This image is awesome. So he's clearly at a baseball game, the Mets, and he's got a Tupperware container,
Yeah.
and it looks like it's got, you know, whole plant foods in there. I'm
Yeah.
seeing legumes or something like that. Anyway, he's obviously prepared it and brought it with him. I mean, hats off to that. That is.
That's beautiful,
That's a
isn't
great
it?
effort, isn't it?
To see a man, you know, because let's face it, sport and meat and beer and all those kind of manly things that are portrayed in,
Synonymous.
you know, it's stereotypical. And here he is at his ball game. Is it a ball game?
Yeah.
All right. Got a hat and t-shirt and all that. With his Tupperware
What a
container. Bless him.
champion.
What a gorgeous guy.
What a champion.
I love that.
Yeah.
And see, the thing is, like, okay, if I was a single woman in the crowd,
Yeah.
I'd be going, that man brought a Tupperware container. I like it. I want to know more about him. He stands out from all these other bozos with their hot dogs.
Definitely.
I'm just saying,
Definitely.
guys, you
And-
know, it's women love seeing this.
Yes, and you know, as far as, you know, worldwide statistics go, there are more female vegans than there are male vegans. So, guys,
Carry around a Tupperware container.
need I say any more?
Dating advice with TBC. We haven't dated anyone besides ourselves since we were teenagers, mate. We got no idea.
And let me tell you, a few of these meals were really damn good.
Yeah, I mean,
That's good. Now that looks good. That
Yeah.
looks like a curry.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, put that on some pasta or some rice or a quinoa or any other grain or legume. Oh, yeah.
Make it
Great
for
looking
dinner.
broccoli.
That looks good.
My favorite by far was the baked eggplant with pico de gallo. That was good.
Good on
Good.
you, mate.
See, when you enjoy your food,
Yeah.
you speak about it like more passionately. Like, yeah, I can do this. It
Yeah.
tastes good. It's all about the food.
I even tried it out grilled, which might be better than the original recipe.
His creative flair's
Experimenting.
coming out through experimentation. It's great.
It's really
Good on him.
His creative flair.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
true. It's true.
And that's the thing. Oh, no, I'll cut you off then,
No,
please.
no, no.
I remember before we went vegan, I did no cooking, zero cooking, nada. And since going vegan, you know, I cook a lot
more.
of
A
the
lot more
meals.
than I
Sometimes
do.
all of it, yeah.
Uh-huh.
We do share it, you know, a lot of the time. But you know, I've got so much more confidence in the kitchen. Like, very confident, you know, because there's different ingredients to play with, and you know, you're learning new things and working out what goes with what. And
it becomes fun, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
And
you get more confident. That's the other thing I was going to say. The more the time goes on, you get more confident.
Practice makes the master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, on the flip side, there's the pizza. The dough smelled funny. The cheese was like this gummy, gooey mess made out of cashews. And the end result? No. Just no.
That looks terrible.
It does look terrible. I must say though, if he had attempted to make his own non-vegan pizza, would it have turned out that much dissimilar? Because, you know, dairy-based cheese is also gooey and glumpy, whatever gooey and gummy. Yeah. If you're not adept at baking, you know, the base isn't going to work for you if you make the non-vegan version either.
Yeah, the base is always vegan, really. You don't need to put animal products in a pizza dough base.
Yeah, although sometimes the store-bought one might contain milk powder, so you always need to read the label.
Like if you're making your own, it doesn't need to be. So really, it's just the toppings that are going to be different. But yeah, you're right. You know, you could stuff up a non-vegan pizza. And yeah, we don't bake. Like, I can't put anything in the oven other than potatoes. Okay, it don't work.
We're good on the stovetop with the rice cooker.
But I've never been into like cakes and muffins and I don't do it. So we've never made pizza from scratch. We buy the bases, or we used to, and do our own vegan topping, and they are delicious. Yeah. So if I was to try and follow this recipe that he made, mine would look like that too. Yeah. There you go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And
you can go out to for a vegan pizza. A lot of pizzerias these days are offering a vegan option, or they'll have a vegetarian option that you can veganize easily by just omitting the cheese most of the time.
Take off the cheese and maybe ask for extra vegetables or mushrooms. We always do that because mushrooms are more hearty.
So here's the thing. There was a lot of good parts about it. I lost weight. I was feeling good. That was fantastic.
Good.
But not knowing the calorie counts, the fact that the serving sizes in the actual recipes wasn't really there, left me not knowing whether I should keep eating them more or whether I was just hungry.
Yeah.
So, if you're eating predominantly whole plant foods, and the food's not, you know, loaded with sodium or it's not hyper palatable in other ways, you can generally listen to your body's hunger signals. So, you know, if you're not feeling satiated after a meal based on predominantly whole plant foods,
keep eating. When you're focused on whole plant foods, really, like what we've always said, what we recommend is you follow your calories initially to make sure you're eating enough because so many people undereat. Yeah. So, but you don't have to check your calories to restrict them when you eat whole plant foods. It's totally different if you're eating a junk food vegan diet or a more processed vegan diet. Yeah. When you're sticking to whole foods, and no, we're not eating whole foods. Pasta's not a whole food, but we usually do predominantly stick to whole foods.
And we do also eat, you know, whole grain pasta when we choose to have pasta because it has more fiber than the refined white version. So because it's the fiber that triggers that satiation. If the fiber's not there, you can't listen to the hunger signals because if you're going to want to eat more, but you've probably already eaten enough calories.
Exactly.
So. My first day back to meat eating land, my boss brought in this big, giant, good-looking plate of bacon.
No,
that's not good.
Even when we were non-vegan, I wouldn't have looked at that and said that that was a good-looking plate of bacon. No way.
It's burned.
No, I mean it's burned. So bacon has been classified as a class 1 carcinogen by the World Health Organization. And then when you go and burn something like processed meat, that creates more carcinogens. So it's like a double carcinogen whammy here. I mean,
that looks really disgusting.
But even like aesthetically,
it doesn't look good.
No.
I took your pasta.
No.
Just 3. I had.
We've got some more.
I don't want to get up. Let's finish this video.
Okay.
I didn't touch any of it. Not even a bite.
Good man.
Yeah.
Good job. And unfortunately, not because of anything ethically.
No.
I'm assuming is just because he was wanting to stick with the diet. Yeah.
For some reason, I just liked the way I felt. I had this somewhat different outlook.
That's good.
Yeah.
And that's why this is, I think it was 22 days. That usually takes around 21 days to change a habit.
Yeah.
So, you know, these people that make videos like, oh, I went vegan for a day, I went vegan for a week, that's not long enough, you know. 21 days is like kind of the baseline, and obviously they did 22 just to get you over the line. So you will hopefully start to feel better and different after that period of time.
Yeah.
I started researching more veggie recipes. I went to the farmer's market and started craving the veggies that were there.
What a champion. What a champion.
Yes.
This guy is just shining through.
And
you crave what you eat daily?
There we go.
Yeah, you crave what you eat daily. So he's been eating all of this good stuff, predominantly whole plant foods, for 22 days. And so his body's craving more of the same.
Yeah.
If you're eating the standard Western diet, your body's going to crave more of the same. So you've got to break that habit, and it can take about 21 days.
I like this. I want to feel like this a little bit more.
It's good, that feeling good. It's like a spitting and dribbling. It's like a drug, isn't it? When you feel good in your body. It's like, yeah, I want more of this. And the relativity of coming off a sad diet and feeling good on a plant-based diet, it's excellent.
Now, am I changing myself to a vegan?
Yes.
No.
Again, education.
Yeah.
You know, that can be solved in 4.5 hours.
That's right.
That first night, I went to my favorite restaurant and had a damn good tuna melt. And I will be having more of those.
Yeah, it's disappointing. But again, without knowing, the ethics and the environmental stuff, it's not surprising.
Yeah.
Go into it for a diet.
And perhaps he also doesn't think that he can have a vegan tuna melt because he's been eating a lot of whole plant foods. But you could definitely make a vegan
version.
tuna melt. You can probably get one at some vegan restaurants.
Yeah.
But do I feel fabulous like Beyonce? Sure.
It's pretty funny.
Good. Overall, there's pros and cons, isn't there? Because no one wants to feel hungry, no one wants to starve, but everyone wants to lose weight. So it's kind of like, it's good that he spoke about a plant-based diet. It's good that he said he felt great. It's good that he showed he lost weight. It's just unfortunate that it was done through quite a bit of calorie restriction. So I don't know, pros and cons. At least this video may counter what people see.
Maybe he watches too.
Share this video with him so we can see it. Now, I'm going to be a very lovely person. I took some of your pasta. I know you're short of lentils. Sharing.
She's a good woman.
Sharing, people.
She's a great
This is how we
partner.
make it work. I steal your pasta, I give you my lentils.
I mean, I should probably give you some of my pasta to go with your lentils, yeah?
That's why I stole your pasta before.
Oh,
I was going to steal some more. Now you're going to share it.
I dubbed myself in.
Yeah.
That's so good, isn't it?
This was really yummy. That's the end of the video.
It is.
What did you guys think? Put your comments down below. Let us know about, that's handy at the end. Let us know about your experience of losing weight on a plant-based diet and transitioning to a plant-based diet, things that helped you. Just that kind of stuff that other people reading the comments might find helpful.
Exactly. If you've been on different types of vegan diets and, your comparison of them, how you felt and that type of thing, comments below.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you have enjoyed eating with us.
We've enjoyed eating with you, that's for sure.
We have.
It's always good to touch base.
We always feel like we're having a conversation even though there's no one, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
We know
talking
you're
back to
watching
us.
and you talk to us back in the comments anyway,
think
and we read
people
them
do.
all and
I
we
think
enjoy
what-
replying.
I think when people are watching, that sometimes they, answer us. Are you answering us right now? If you're saying yes in your living room, I can hear you.
Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already.
That was very good.
Thank
I
you.
liked that.
I felt like a traffic controller or...
You need some little gloves. We'll do that next time. Put some little gloves on you. Make sure you ding that bell and check the box to make sure that you're notified every time we upload a new video. I got all distracted with the hand symbols.
I did, yeah, you did.
Oh, it's gone south.
It
Okay.
has. Remember, until next time, guys, that's the most important thing. Going vegan is not the most we can do.
It's the least we can do. See you next video.
Bye, guys.